Need to stop being Bob the Builder. Why? He's the toxic one. Valentine, I want flowers. Why am I lowering my standards? Hello my angels, welcome back to my channel. We do all things motherhood and self-care here. Let's get into it, you guys. These sit-down videos are all about growth. I am growing, I am learning, I am unlearning, and I obviously want to share that with you guys. So this is going to be a segment that I'll be doing frequently, and it is called Things That I Am Still Learning. So I am going to mention a few things that I'm still learning, you guys. This could be either personal, any personal growth, things that I've experienced in terms of friendships, relationships. This is honestly just a beautiful segment for me to do for myself, I feel like, because I am approaching my 30 mark. Okay, I'm a few years away from 30, and by this, you guys, this year I am 28. This year I'm turning 29. Next year 2025, next year 2024 I'm turning 30. Wait, no, am I? Oh my goodness. Anyway, is it really next year? Oh my goodness. Oh, I feel like this is actually coming way quicker than I thought it would. First thing that I feel like I am still learning, and that is asking for help. Am I the only one who struggles with this? I struggle so much with asking for help, you guys. The minute I have to ask for help, like, I'd rather jump off a cliff than me to say to someone, can you please help me with this? It could be the smallest thing on earth, but having to say those words with my own mouth, it is honestly the hardest thing, you guys. And one thing I've learned is that asking for help is definitely not a weakness, it's a strength. More than anything, it is a strength, you guys. So if you also feel like you really struggle with asking for help, please, you guys, let's try and unlearn this feeling where we feel like it is just so hard for us to ask for help, especially because I do feel like people that love me and people that care about me, whenever I ask for help, for them it's not really oh my goodness, they are always willing to be there for me. But for me, it's just so difficult for me to say those words out loud. And I think another thing, it is that it's also a pride thing, you guys. I think more than anything, it's a pride thing where you feel like, yo, do I really want to seem like I'm struggling with this thing? Or do I really want to look like I actually can't handle certain situations or certain things in my life? But that's not really how people in your life look at you. They just always want to be there for you and actually help you out. And I'm also saying this to myself because I know when a friend or a family member, when they hit me up and they're like, girl, can you please help me with this? I'm always so happy and more than willing to help if I can. So I also when I also have to say those words out to people that actually love me and care about me, I want to have the same mindset and not always think, oh my goodness, I'm bothering them, or this is such a weakness, and just have this pride thing going on. I just really want to be okay and learn and understand that asking for help is not a bad thing at all. Ooh, another thing is feeling like me having problems, or me, which also links to the same thing of asking for help. I have this bad thing of feeling like I'm a burden, of feeling like when I have problems and linked with also asking for help, I am then a burden to people that love me because now I have problems and all of that. And one thing that I'm learning is that, you guys, me having problems and me needing help, I am not a burden, and it doesn't make the people that love me less, or it doesn't make me less desirable, it doesn't make me less lovable just because I have problems or just because I'm going through certain things and I need help. I'm not a burden. I'm honestly not a burden, and I'm learning this, and it's something that I've identified that I really struggle with. I usually have this conversation with my dad, and he always says, I can help you. I'm here for you. I'm your father. If I can help, I will help you. I'm your parent. I'm meant to be there for you. And even if you are now a mom and you also a parent on your own, it doesn't mean that as a father, I now need to stop being a father, and I now need to stop being your parent. I now need to stop helping you out. I now need to stop being there for you because now you all of a sudden, you're a burden to me. You are never a burden to me. And I'm honestly learning that the problems, my problems and me asking for help, I'm not a burden. It doesn't make me less loved, or people around me are not gonna love me less because of that. That is another very important thing that I'm honestly really trying to learn and really trying to teach myself and say, listen, it is okay. Like, it is honestly okay, and it's fine, and I just need to be okay with that, you know? Another thing, which is point number 3, you guys, is that it is okay to be sensitive. It is okay to be emotional. It is okay to be that person who's sensitive and emotional and a person that cries. You okay? You good? Okay? And I'm saying this because I usually, growing up, I used to have a lot of, let me not even say growing up, I think with my past relationships in terms of dating, I've always had partners say, oh my goodness, you're so emotional. Oh my goodness, you're so sensitive. Oh, you're crying. Oh, and I took that in a negative way, where I felt like maybe me being this way is actually not a good thing, and it's not an okay thing, where now I have to put up this facade of feeling like I'm strong, I can get all things done, I'm independent, I'm this not so emotional person, like nothing gets to me, I'm not in touch with my feelings. Deep down, you guys, I'm a big teddy bear. I'm very emotional. I cry. I'm the type of person, I can cry when I'm too happy. I can cry when I'm too sad. That's just me. And I'm also learning to not keep those emotions in, because I feel like there's something wrong with me being that type of person. You guys, if you've had a partner or anyone or a family member tell you, oh, you're just too emotional, or you're too needy, or you too, and you guys, if we're being honest, those type of comments are usually said by people who are toxic. It's just toxic people toxic partners that we've dated in our lives. For example, I always look at this example where an ex-partner might say to me, oh my goodness, you're too spoiled. Or, I'm so sorry guys, I'm this mascara. Or a partner will be like, oh, you're too spoiled. You're just so emotional. You're so, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. If I'm spoiled, okay, sharp, we're gonna get spoiled. And that's another thing I'm learning, where I'm just like, yeah, Vela, I'm spoiled. So, manje. That's the type of person that I am, and it is okay. And I am going to meet a person in my life who's not going to look at me and think, you're too emotional, you're too sensitive, and you're too all of this. A person who's just going to understand me and be okay with that, and actually nurture those things about me, because that's just the type of person that I am. So I'm learning that me being an emotional person is not a bad thing at all, and it is okay. And it also stems from, you know, those partners where, you know, if you're in a relationship, you guys, okay, you're dating, and then all of a sudden this guy decides to not be consistent in terms of calling you, in terms of just texting you like he used to. No, guys are. So now all of a sudden things have changed, and then you communicate to that person to say, hey, I've actually noticed that you don't text me as much as you used to, or you don't call me as much as you used to. And then all of a sudden you are this nagging person, you are this needy person. No, you're not needy, you're not nagging. He's the problem, he's the toxic one. So that's just another thing that I'm learning to embrace and love about myself, that yes, if really I'm that sensitive, I'm soft, I'm a softie, I'm a soft girl, and it's okay. And just not soft in like the physical things or whatever, but just emotionally, the type of person that I am, I'm a softie, and it's okay. And I love myself for being exactly that. I am also learning that I am deserving. I'm so deserving of love. I'm really, I've even lost count of what number is that. I am deserving of love, of a good love, of a healthy relationship, of a good partner. You know, I'm so deserving. I'm deserving of way more than what I actually accept and what I actually take, you know. And I'm also really learning where I feel like I tend to lower my standards in the name of love. Why am I lowering my standards? If you feel like you also tend to lower your standards, and all of a sudden, oh, I'm okay with this, oh, it's fine if he's this type of person, you're lowering your standards. It's not fine. It's not okay. You have the things that you know that you are deserving, and the things that you desire, and the things that you love. Guys, it's also this thing of when it comes to I'm getting a bit, because it's one of those things where I love flowers, I love chocolate, I love good food, I love, I feel like most of us as girls, okay, maybe let me not say all of us, I'm gonna say some of us, we love being treated with just so much care and this girl I love. Mina, guys, Valentine, I want flowers, I want a teddy bear, do I want a teddy bear? Okay, maybe not a teddy bear, that was like high school days, but I want flowers, I want a gift, I want you to show me that you love me and you appreciate me. I want you to gift me, and like gift, I just don't, those guys who wake up, now you're dating a guy and all of a sudden the guy's like, I don't celebrate Valentine's, do you even understand the meaning behind it? And then now all of a sudden you second guessing yourself and you're like, okay, maybe Valentine is not that important. Maybe, yeah, me and my partner. I'm not saying that all of us need to celebrate Valentine, but I'm saying, if Valentine's Day is important to you, don't compromise on that. If you being taken out on dates is important to you, don't compromise. If that's what you know that you want and you love and you desire and you deserve, don't compromise that. Don't lower your standards. And that's what I'm learning about myself, that I keep lowering my standards in the name of and God, you need to stop. I need to stop. I'm learning that I need to stop, and I need to stop lowering my standards. I need to set, and not even I need to, I already know what I want, and I need to stick to that and not lower that, and not feel like now I need to compromise because I care about this person, because in other aspects, maybe emotionally we have things in common, or I always usually say this to my friends, and I'm like, it also links with the part of me being a spoiled person. You guys, the man that raised me, the brothers I have, the cousins I have, like in terms of men in my life, they showed me so much. I mean, guys, I know some people tend to say, I'm a Zulu man, because I'm Zulu, obviously. So automatically my father's Zulu, my brother's Zulu, my cousins are Zulu, like men around me in Nabo, they're all Zulu. And I know that we tend to think, Labo, they're not as romantic, they're not as this. They are. Okay, they really, really are. As a sister and as a daughter, I am telling you, they are loving and they are romantic. And I'm taking this from what I experienced from my family when it comes to the males in my family. Banotando, like in terms of they nurturing, they loving, in a sense of they know, if I go home, maybe she appreciates a burger, I'll buy her a burger on my way home. They're so thoughtful and they're so loving. So my father is the most loving, sweetest, giving, caring man there is in this world. And I always say to my friends, I really want a man that is just going to be maybe similar to that level, just as loving, just as giving, just as sweet and kind and caring. And this is a Zulu man, you guys, a deep down Zulu man to the core. Yes. So I always say this out loud, but then I find myself in situations where I'm compromising. I find myself in a relationship, but then I'm compromising on all the things that I know that I'm very well much deserving of. Saying I compromise. Guys, let's stop compromising. Let's stop lowering our standards. If wena sisi utanda iteli benge Valentine, if utanda your flowers, stick to that, and let's not lower our standards. Let's not lower our standards. Another thing that I'm learning about myself, you guys, I need to stop being Bob the Builder. What? Why? Why do I consistently feel like I need to be Bob the Builder? No, I need to stop being Bob. Are you also Bob the Builder? guys, you know what Bob the Builder is? Nah, it's not always to say, oh, my man, let's say like in relationships, nah, my man is what can I say, my man, Shem, he needs growth in this, he needs, I just feel like I always, not even always, I always leave a lot of room of he's going to improve. I love people for who I think they're going to be, and I forget about the now, because now we're sitting down and we're talking about, oh, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be that. I love that person that he wants to be, and then I forget of the actual person that he is right now, because I'm thinking about the future. Now I'm thinking, yeah, you know, I have the mentality of, yeah, let's hustle together, we can grow together. There's nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with growing and learning with your partner, but to a certain extent, as women, let's just stop. Let me not even say as women. As me, I need to stop being Bob the Builder and feeling like when we get to a certain level in our relationship, or when he gets to a certain level in his life, I basically love the person for who they are going to be. And I guarantee you that person is really going to be who they say they are, because there's no guarantee. That person can turn out to be the total opposite of who I'm thinking they are actually going to be. Whereas I'm actually supposed to care and love for this person for who they are right now. Yes, obviously not to say, Guti, I don't really appreciate who they are now. But mostly I am more of, let's work, let's build. No, I'm learning that I need to stop that. I honestly need to stop. And if you also feel like you need to stop, please, let's do this together. Let's stop together. Let us stop together. Me and you, if we are on the same page and you agree with me right now, Sisi, I see you again. Let's stop being Bob the Builder. Let's stop lowering our standards, being soft, being emotional, being sensitive, being needy, being spoiled. It's okay. That's who I am. Umuntu wami that is gonna love me for the person that I am, uyeza. But let's stop compromising and lowering our standards and feeling like, oh no, you know. Yeah, you guys, I do not want to stretch these videos out to be too long, but those are just a few things that I feel like I am still learning. I'm actually so excited. I'm looking forward to actually looking back to these videos and seeing how my life has changed moving forward in the next few years. And I'm also looking forward to read in the comment section and see what you also learning about yourself. If you feel like you can relate to some points that I have just mentioned, please drop me flower emojis in the comment section. Or if you have something completely different that you're learning about yourself, please also drop this in the comment section. And also, you guys, this is not limited to any age. Just because I'm headed towards my 30s, I'm saying this is only for the people in their late 20s or whatever. All of us, if you're in your 20s, if you're in your 30s, late 30s, anything, please drop me a cute little fly emoji in the comment section if you don't have anything that you want to share. But if you do, please feel free, you guys. Let's have a conversation and let's keep learning. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really do appreciate you. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up, and also do subscribe, you guys. If you find yourself coming back to these videos and you're watching again and you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. It is completely free. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.